Hey Faith Baptist family, we are so excited to worship together with you this morning. Before we do, here's a little bit of information. Last weekend we had a blast with the teens at the Francis Scott Key Mall. We were playing a game called Manhunt, where they were supposed to follow a trail of breadcrumb clues all around the mall to find yours truly. Now, by the end of it all, there was a prize, and they were supposed to find me, and they were highly motivated to do so. But there was one group that actually walked right past me. They had seen me. They had looked at me right in the eyes, but they didn't recognize me. See, I put on a hoodie, I wore a baseball cap, and taken off my glasses, but they were walking past me, looking me in the face, and not even recognizing me. They saw me, but I wasn't recognized. How often does that happen in our lives, where we are seen but not recognized? We are greeted but not known. We want to make sure that does not happen to anyone here at Faith. So we have things throughout the week to make sure that we have lots of opportunities to connect, to build into each other's lives, to really recognize each other more than just that surface level knowledge of each other. Maybe you're the type of person that you do that better in a class type setting. Well, we've got Faith University that's wrapping up tonight, but it will be beginning again in the fall after our summer break. In the meantime, we do have our Sunday morning classes that meet just before the service, and that would be a great opportunity for this. Then, maybe you're the type of person that you're just looking for a way to connect to the community at large. Well, we have Faith Family Nights, Wednesday nights, where we have classes and activities for all ages and stages. Absolutely everybody would find a place there. We also have Welcome to Faith, which is a Sunday morning class that you get to learn a little bit more about what we do here at Faith, who we are, what our heartbeat is, and where God's taking us. That's going to be starting on the 30th of this month and running for 3 weeks up until Easter, where we would invite everybody who is interested in just learning a little bit more about faith to join in. Or we also have a digital directory coming out. Keep your eye open for that. There's going to be an email, it's in the newsletter as well, where you can pull up an app, find a person in the church that you know the face, but you might not know the name. There it is, to rescue you from that potential embarrassment. Now, we also have great ways of giving back to the community as ways of showing people that they are recognized, that we do see them. We have the clothes closet Wednesday nights and Saturday mornings. Just this past week, we had the food drop where we were able to distribute 3.5 tons of food to 798 people in our community, showing that we not only recognize them, we care deeply for them. Now, you can find information about all of these things as well as other ministries going on in the church and ways that we are recognizing each other in the What's New section of our church app. Sometimes that recognizing doesn't just happen by people coming to us with their needs. Quite often we need to seek after them who are in need. Well, mark your calendars. We have an opportunity in July to go on a missions trip to the Dominican Republic. If you missed the first meeting, that's fine. We have another one today after the service with a luncheon that you'll get information about the projects we're doing, the people we're meeting, and the places we'll be going. I'm so excited for this. I would encourage you, if you have even the slightest inclination that God is leading you to this, please sign up for this meeting. We also have a packed weekend coming up. We have, starting Friday night, Night of Worship at 7 p.m., where we will get together and get spiritually reconnected and recharged as we worship our great God together. We also have the Leadership Summit on March 29th, Saturday, starting at 9 and running through 12 p.m., where we will gather together anybody who is involved in ministries here at Faith and learn some very helpful things like how do we use this new Subsplash tool, or what are the safety procedures in certain events. And we are talking about faith groups. How do we know if one's healthy or not? On top of that, there's going to be breakout sessions with various ministries in the church, like the deacons and the building team. All of these are going to be vital tools. We would highly encourage you to be a part of that. And we also have our deacons ordination coming up on the 30th, where God has blessed Faith with 2 men who are willing to step up into the service of deacon in this church. And we really want to take this day to make it special for them. So we would encourage you to be there as well. We have a time of question and answer, as well as commemorating this recognition of God's call on their lives. Finally, Easter season, believe it or not, is quickly approaching. So we have an event coming up for children on April 11th. It'll be in the evening. Now, all of these events and all of the announcements will be in the calendar section of our app. So to just encourage you to take a look there. Now, if you are spending your first Sunday morning with us at Faith, we just want to say thank you. We see you, but we want to be able to recognize you as well. So would you just take a moment before the service starts and fill out the connection card. Give us your name, how we can stay in touch with you, and how we can better connect with you as a Faith Church family. If you've been a regular attender or even a member, I would encourage you to fill out a prayer card as well. Just let us know what's going on in your life, and we can pray over you, because we recognize that coming together on Sunday morning is kind of a rushed event, and we don't always get the time to talk like we would like. So if you can fill out that prayer card and let us know how we can be praying for you, we would definitely appreciate the opportunity to do that. Now, let's take some time and get our hearts and minds ready to receive, to see, and recognize what God has for us from His Word this morning.